Kevin Owens is always ready for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
This has actually lightened up a bit. Has formed a few friendships in WWE.
Yeah, but you have to believe those are temporary at best, because fighting...
The sinister siren is here.
I can only imagine what her tarot cards have promised for tonight.
And his opponent, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Scar!
This one's official with the devious Scarlet in the ring.
Scarlet is pure evil, Michael. A seductress who will use ruthless tactics to get whatever she wants.
Scarlet's completely terrifying, Byron. When Scarlet says the end is near, I believe her. We all should, especially her opponents.
And then there's Kevin Owens, who you have to admit is hard-headed to a fault.
Yeah, once Owens sets his sights on something or someone, nothing's going to get in his way. He doesn't care who ends up getting hurt in the process. Even if it's himself, KO will just keep fighting until he gets what he wants.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. Oh, right in the face.
All tied up now. Seamlessly transitions there. Turns it around and gains control with the wrist lock.
Gets out and goes on the offensive with a hammerlock.
And able to get out of that and apply a chinlock.
Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock.
Just taking the legs out. Running clothesline. Boom.
Targeting the arm to great effect. A bone-rattling knee. And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
DDT.
Wham!
Straight into the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
And she quickly turned that around. There's nothing Scarlet loves more than playing mind games.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Oh, Buster. Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Scarlet is certainly getting that fierce look in her eyes. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Clothesline in the corner.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Man, what timing on that counter. Bang! Forward smash!
Interceptor!
Going
for the pin.
Wards off the pin at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. Struggling. Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
Iron's gonna love this. Doombuster!
Will Scarlett put it away here? Kevin Owens just powering out of that pinfall. This match is far from over.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Watch out!
What a cross body. Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Stomping. Ouch.
All the momentum has swung to Scarlett.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Popped right in the face. Momentum going back to Owens' corner.
Owens showing it's not time for lying down, it's time for fighting back.
Into the neck breaker. Going for the win. Not letting up.
And only gets a 1 count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. She's out of it, guys.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Boom, what a kick.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Uh-oh. Stunner. Serious jeopardy for Scarlett.
2. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Tonight, KO is too much.
Tick-tock, doomsday has arrived.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
The harbinger of doom, Karrion Kross, looking to leave his mark on WWE here tonight. Kalani is here.
And ready to leave it all in the ring.
And his opponent, from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan.
Kalani Jordan may be young, but she's already tasted so much success in her career. She's got titles and major matches to her accolade list.
And Kalani has proven that nothing gets in her way. And Karrion Kross is set to compete here, meaning we're momentarily spared from more of his cryptic messages.
Yeah, Michael, but Kross is more than just tough. He's a dangerous in-ring competitor with zero regard for his opponents. He has no problem throwing someone on their head or choking the life out of them. In fact, I think that's actually Kross's idea of fun.
Well, that's because Kross is a twisted guy, an impressive talent, but still twisted.
But one thing to remember is that no one does it like Lani. Her athleticism truly must be seen to be believed. And we are moments away from doing just that.
Yeah, when Kalani's in the ring, she's absolutely undeniable. Clubbing shot between the shoulder blades and now perched on the middle rope. Tornado DDT. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. Moonsault.
And Kross is brought to a disadvantage now.
This relentlessness is Jordan's trademark.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Attacking the knee. Kalani Jordan is an exceptionally dynamic and athletic superstar. How do you deal with that as her opponent?
Oh, I'd try to ground Jordan as much as possible. Slow her down, keep her off the ropes. You want to force Jordan into fighting you in the middle of the ring. Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Boom!
Kross looking a little less inevitable after that hit.
Kalani possibly testing the limits of her opposition.
And down.
Oof.
Jordan looking highly motivated right now.
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Ooh!
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Crashing to the floor.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flopped spectacularly.
A miscalculation that can change this whole match.
Oh, with authority.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Tied up tight.
And we have a pin attempt. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out. Oh, clothesline.
And Kalani was a step behind there.
Yeah, Karrion reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
Extremely painful hold there. This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
One after another.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And Kross is taking command of this one.
This is how you deal with someone like Kalani Jordan. Karrion Kross looking to deliver
With the final prayer.
Jordan could not avoid the big shot.
2 count. Karrion Kross gets a huge win tonight.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
Kalani Jordan displeased, failing to capture the win here. The WWE Universe is on its feet for the American Nightmare.
Despite knowing that he's got a huge target on his back, Cody is still pumped up.
Oh, Byron, that's because Cody has worked his entire life to reach this point. Rhodes is extremely comfortable taking heavy fire.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The Rhodes name means he was born with this business in his blood. He's finally been able to tap into that, and we are now witnessing his full capabilities.
Indeed, Corey, the American Nightmare has become a reality.
For everything Rhodes has accomplished during his tenures in WWE, he's made his mark across the... The high-flying Hall of Famer.
And his opponent from Sanford, North Carolina, the Impact Champion, Lita.
Hey, took part in the first ever Raw Women's Main Event match against Trish Stratus.
It was that very same night, Cole, that Lita captured the Women's Championship.
It's official. This 2 out of 3 falls match has now begun.
And you'd be surprised just how quickly that first fall can happen. So don't expect a slow start in this one.
A shockingly astute observation, Saxton. A quick roll-up could get this thing off to a very interesting start.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Brutal face buster. Metal rope forearm on point.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, no. Flying with the moonsault.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Unmitigated demonstration of power.
She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Bringing out a football. How much you want to bet this superstar could throw a football over that mountain?
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Oh!
Corey, as frantic and chaotic of a match as falls count anywhere can be, is it even cover?
And there's the kick out. Close call, but not enough yet. Cody toying with his opponent a little bit.
Lita's hopes are waning here.
Rhodes is unloading offense here. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Applying a rigorous stretch.
Down with the Bulldog.
And perhaps overconfident Lita running into some trouble there.
Cody taking no opportunity for granted.
Fantastic counter into the Hurricane Rana.
Ooh. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Caught with that forearm.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Cody, there's Crossroads.
Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
There's two. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
And Lita said, not today, not yet.
Rhodes hopes for victory dash for the time being, but you know he won't settle for long.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Rhodes to the top and slides back into the ring.
From way up, double axe handle.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And he re-enters into the ring.
From the second rope.
Goodness, what a sunset flip.
Two. Getting a fall in the early goings.
Oh, what a forearm.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match.
No trying, the superstar has changed the tides of the match.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Using the ropes into the roundhouse kick.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Bringing out that ladder, and we are in uncharted waters, ladies and gentlemen.
Working to neutralize that arm.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
It's over. It is over.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes continuing the dream as your winner.
Cody with a